Good morning, everyone. We begin today, thank you. We begin today by acknowledging that we're gathering on the traditional territory of many nations and that this community continues to be home to diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people. I want to honor the Indigenous artists, makers, knowledge keepers, and storytellers whose creativity and wisdom have shaped this land for thousands of years. Their art carries values, identity, and teachings that continue today, and we're fortunate to feel that influence here in Weston. The WVCA, the Weston Village Community Association, has made a contribution to Inagbe, the Indigenous youth agency located just 2 blocks from here in the heart of Weston Village. They are helping connect Indigenous youth to their culture and foster leadership. I invite everybody to learn about and support this vital resource in our neighborhood. So welcome to the final Brushstroke ceremony. It's a celebration marking the completion of Brother Moises' extraordinary 4,000 square foot mural, Chasing Wind. We're honored to have community members, partners, distinguished representatives from the city and provincial government joining us. Before we continue, I want to take a moment to thank Councillor Frances Nunziata. Thank you. I want to thank Councillor Nunziata for her strong support in helping secure the City of Toronto's funding for this project. Her leadership and long-standing advocacy for Weston made this mural possible, so thank you, Councillor. It's now my pleasure to invite our honorary host, Councillor Nunziata, to offer her welcome and introduce our distinguished guests.
Thank you, Jason. Well, thank you everyone for being here. This is very exciting. As you know, when this line was first opened a few years ago, we did have a mural on the wall, but over the years, the mural was peeling off and wasn't very pleasing to have that mural up. And then we decided we need to activate the station and put a new mural up. And we, thanks to Metrolinx and the CEO of Metrolinx, Michael Lindsay, we met with him, and Metrolinx was very excited that we were going to have this project on at this station. We have thousands of people that attend this station a day, and this is a beautification for Weston, and I'm very pleased and excited to be here. And thank you to the Weston Community Association, Metrolinx, and all the volunteers that were involved for making this day a success. Public art enhances the public spaces we share. Just like sidewalks and street lighting, public art helps bring people together, and that's why I supported the city's involvement in this project led by the Weston Village Community Association. Weston is a community already rich with murals, with more on the way, including the John Street Bridge mural, which is expected to be completed in 2026. Chasing Wind beautifully reflects the natural environment that is so important to our community of Weston, especially here along Weston Road, our main commercial corridor, and at this location where so many people pass by, use the UPX, and gather at the heart of our neighborhood. I invite everyone to enjoy and be inspired by the creativity and community spirit this mural brings to Weston. There's a lot of exciting projects happening in Weston, and this is the first. And we are determined, myself, the Weston BIA, Community Association, and everybody in Weston to beautify Weston and make this a community that we all love and enjoy. And thank you very much for being here. Yes, and I'd also like to invite our MPP, Mohammed Farron, to say a few words. And welcome, Mohammed.
Thank you, Councillor. I would like you guys to give a round of applause to Councillor Nunziata for the effort. She's very relentless, you know what I mean? She does not, sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, oh boy, I've got a lot to do. I want to thank Metrolinx. I want to thank the Weston BIA. You know, this is a beautiful initiative, you know, regardless of your race, gender, age. this is art that can bring all of us together. You know, my office is right there, so I'm very excited about this beautiful art as I walk. I usually take the Up Express sometimes downtown. This is beautiful. Yeah, I just want to thank everyone that helped put this together, and hopefully we got to talk to Metrolinx about the Mount Dennis station as well to see what we can do out there. But yeah, thank you, and again, thank you, Councillor, for all the wonderful work that you do.
Thank you, and I want to thank you, Mohammed, but I also want to introduce Mario from our MP's office, Ahmed Hossein. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here today, so thank you, Mario, to be here on his behalf.
Thank you. Thank you, Councillor, and thank you, Mohammed. Standing here today, it's impossible not to feel proud of what the community is becoming. Recently, Toronto Life ranked Weston #1 on its list of up-and-coming neighborhoods. Yeah, it's a great accomplishment. And looking around, it's clear that Weston's best days are just ahead. Part of what makes Weston special is the strength of our partnerships. In a moment, we'll hear from a few of the organizations that help bring this project to life to share a few brief remarks. First, many of you know me as a member of the Weston Village Community Association. We champion this project, engaging residents and local partners to inspire it. The mural was commissioned to celebrate Weston's deep connection to the Humber River Valley and the spirit of community that flows through it. And if I may say personally, we had asked community members for stories and memories of their relationship to the Humber Valley as they were growing up in Weston. It was incredibly heartfelt and truly inspiring for our artists to run with. It's well established that symbols of civic pride contribute to feelings of connectedness and belonging, allowing a safer and more open community. Public art is part of the city's social infrastructure, as important as roads and transit. After all, what are those things without a community to serve? A partner I wish to personally thank right now is Metrolinx. And right now we have with us Andrew Cooper, is the Director of Facilities Management. We have Mitchell from Communications. There's Sarah and an incredible ground team, some of whom we met earlier today, who's just been phenomenal in working with the WVCA. Every idea we have brought to Metrolinx in the last 2 years has been met with one response: how can we help? They are incredible community partners. We have found the magic connection to our relationships. It really is about cooperation and collaboration. And we're incredibly fortunate to have Metrolinx anchoring the heart of our community. And thank you for being such tremendous neighbors and partners. Thank you, Metrolinx. Spread the word. Now we'll hear a few brief reflections from our community partners who help make Chasing Wind possible. And for your comfort, you're welcome to stay on the podium, or you're welcome to sit in the audience and listen, wherever you're comfortable with. The Weston Village BIA was an enthusiastic partner with this project from the very start. And they also helped contribute funding to help bring it to life. Please welcome Marilyn McCrae, Chair of the Weston Village BIA.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this morning, a brisk autumn day. My name is Marilyn. As Jason mentioned, I'm the chair of the BIA. We represent about 250 property owners and businesses here in the downtown core of Weston Village. We are located and are accountable for from Wilby down to Fern, and this is the commercial corridor and the heart of our community, really. I want to start by acknowledging Councillor Nunziata. I know she's already been recognized, but I have to tell you that her leadership in today's project and our ongoing collaboration with the Community Association and with the BIA has been instrumental in showing the advocacy role that she plays. She's always championing the BIA at City Hall, and her experience and dedication to the city has been unwavering. So I do want to call her out, and the fact that she's here today has been invaluable to the BIA's prosperity, and looking forward to increasing our revitalization of the downtown core. So thank you, Councillor. The BIA has a responsibility in its mandate for beautification, and this year we expanded those efforts to include 7-day-a-week street cleaning. We now have 2 street cleaners out making sure that the downtown of Weston Village is kept as clean as we possibly can make it. And the other thing that we are expanding this year is we're going to have a winter planting program, which we have not done in the past. And we're looking forward to the beautification that will come with the winter season and some winter plantings and lighting. We hope that this will add some vibrancy to our downtown core. And murals, as the councillor mentioned, is an important part of our beautification. And so we were very happy, and the board was unanimous in its support of putting some financial contributions towards today's experience. We feel it's very important to be a part of this because beautification is part of the social experience that people have. And as the councillor mentioned, we have a number of murals in this community, and we believe they contribute to the fiber and the vibrancy of our community. So while it's obviously a very gigantic installation, it reinforces our connection to nature, which is important to all of us. And the vision that the artist has brought to us I'm sure will inspire all of us and bring joy to anyone who comes and sees it. So please enjoy it as often as possible. And thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Marilyn, and thank you to the BIA executive and to all the member businesses in the community. STEP's Public Art is the social enterprise we partnered with. They are the logistical and creative experts behind large-scale public art installations like this one. Please welcome Anjali Solanki, Program Director at STEPS.
Good morning, everyone. It's truly an incredible honor to be here with you all celebrating this mind-blowing mural. At STEPS, we have a mission that has always been to champion and support community-engaged art. Art that reflects community identity, uplifts local voices, and strengthens our shared sense of space and place. This project with the Weston Village Community Association is a beautiful example of this commitment in action. Thank you, Jason and Romano, for reaching out and trusting us with your vision. From the very beginning, this mural has been shaped by the people of Weston. Your stories, your pride, your vision for this neighborhood. And like so many meaningful public art projects, it truly took a village to make it come to life. From the incredible partnerships with Metrolinx, the Weston Village BIA, Councillor Nunziata, and Crossroads Theatre, this is really a community coalescing together. I want to celebrate the incredible talent that is behind this artwork, led by Brother Moises, someone who we've always loved collaborating with and whose roots are in this neighborhood. You've absolutely knocked it out of the park. Your creativity, your hard work, your commitment to finishing this massive wall before the season turned, as we're all feeling today, is an incredible testament to your artistry and your ability to persevere through any challenge that we've thrown at you. Also, a big thank you to artist assistant Philip Saunders. Your support has made this mural of this impressive scale possible. Accessibility was also a very, very important consideration for this project, and we are deeply appreciative of Mandy from Crossroads, whose expertise ensured that the project signage will be usable for blind and low vision community members, and your contribution strengthens this project's inclusivity and long-term impact. I want to conclude by giving a heartfelt shout out to STEPS staff member Ima Essen, who led this project with remarkable care, thoughtfulness, and dedication. Ima, you ensured that every stage of this process honored the community and supported the artists in doing their best work. So thank you for all of your care with making this project become a reality. As a charity, STEPS is also incredibly grateful to RBC and Heritage Canada. Their support enables us to create meaningful and capacity building initiatives and growth opportunities that help communities across the country realize projects like this one. What stands before us today is more than just a mural. It is a testament to collaboration, community vision, and a belief that public art can bring people together. Weston, thank you for trusting us to support your journey in this public art endeavor, and we're proud to stand alongside you in celebrating this landmark addition to your community. Thank you.
I also want to personally thank Ima from Steps Public Art. You've been an amazing partner in crime on this. She's actually been on her knees videotaping. I don't know if you've noticed this. She's the woman on her knees in the front. Always working hard. In a moment, we're going to hear from the artist himself and with a very special presentation. But first, I want to finally welcome Crossroads Theatre to the stage, who approached us with an inspiring opportunity to enhance accessibility through a rich audio experience connected to the mural. And I'm sure you're going to hear a lot more about this in the coming weeks. Please welcome Mandy McLean, artistic and access producer at Crossroads, to share more.
Hi, good morning, everybody. I just wanted to start off by doing a really quick visual description of myself. My name is Mandy. I use she, her pronouns. I am a white woman in my late-ish 30s. I am wearing a colorful red hat, a cozy gray coat. I'm so happy to be here, and that is my noisy child that gets excited every time we applaud. But I wanted to take a second just because what we're doing today is all about community. I want everyone to turn to someone that you're standing near that you don't know, that you've never met before, and introduce yourself. So please take a second to do that, because that's what this project is about. Amazing, yay! Amazing. Yay! Amazing. That's what this project is about. The fact that we are all standing here together as a community, bringing together to create this beautiful piece of public art that will live on and have continued storytelling in this space. So what is Crossroads Theatre? We are a professional theatre company located here in Weston that creates relevant and accessible theater and art making opportunities for folks and serves this community. What does that mean? We create work that is relevant to the space, to the people, to the economics, to who is here, to the trees, to the art that's on the walls. Who is in this space and who is in this community, like all of you standing here this morning. What does accessible mean? Accessible means we consider from the very first moment of the work we create, who is in our space, who is in our process of creating art, and who isn't there and who can be there. We consider access from the very first moment of an idea all the way through to the initial concept, all the way through to the end when the audience, like all of you here today, meets that work. So in this project, we were so excited when we were approached by the WVCA and with Steps, and so thrilled to partner with these amazing people and Brother Moises, who is an incredible artist, to think about how we can make a public piece of visual art accessible to more folks. What does it mean when we engage in this visual piece with our other senses? So to open this piece up to the low vision and blind community, we've created an accessible sound piece that everyone can enjoy, that creates a really amazing, deeper opportunity for all folks to engage in this beautiful piece of art. We've worked with Moises, who's over here. Give him a big round of applause. We've worked with Tiff McKee, who's our community knowledge sharer, who represented the community, who's here in this lovely red coat. Let's give Tiff a big round of applause. We've worked with River Oliveira, who's here in the toque. We have River. River was our beautiful composer and sound designer. Max Fearon, who's here, who is our associate artist on the project, who's amazing. I just wanted to take a second to also thank Alex Baumer, who is our blind consultant and non-visual dramaturg on the project, who is actually located in the UK, who did amazing work on this project. I want to thank the WVCA and also Ima and all the beautiful folks at Steps who have created and helped us work on this beautiful accessible signage, which will be permanently installed next week. And I want to give you all a sneak peek of the sound piece, and I'm going to ask for Jason's help if he doesn't mind. So this piece is available on the Crossroads Theatre website, also by the two, which will eventually next week be tactile QR codes that are going to be located at either edge of the mural. works.
The drama.
My name is Moises. Some of you may know me as Brother Moises. Some of you know me as Loves. But most of you have no idea who I am or why I'm talking to you. I'm really excited you guys are here. You're here with me at Weston UP Station, just off of Weston Road. Behind you, there's a parking lot and the station, and around that, there's many tall buildings, apartment high-rises, and a few churches. Let's take a second to listen.
Amazing. Thank you so much. That's just a little sneak peek of what you're going to be able to listen to on our website and by these tactile QR codes in the next coming days. What you'll hear is a guided tour of this beautiful piece of public art that has been created to center the low vision and blind community and how this work is described with beautiful sound created by River. Crossroads is so thrilled to be a part of this wonderful project, and I want to thank everyone for taking a moment to consider access in the planning of this beautiful piece of art. Thank you to the WVCA, thank you to STEPS, and another round of applause for all the amazing artists that helped us.
Thank you very much. And I did listen to that sound piece the other day, and I will tell you it's filled with rich content. And I can imagine people waiting for their train on platform 3, looking down over this area and really experiencing our community in a very different way. So thank you for that. It's my honor to introduce the artist behind Chasing Wind, Brother Moises, at the far stage. I'm going to ask people to move along a little bit. His journey began on the streets, where his early work caught the eyes of neighbors who saw not just talent, but promise. Community centers help nurture that spark, and with time, dedication, and formal training, Moises has grown into a classically trained artist who now mentors others, passing on the same encouragement that shaped him. We also honor his collaborator, the gifted artist, Philip Saunders. Moises is joined today by Alexei, a young violinist who left war-torn Ukraine only 3 months ago and chose to begin anew in Toronto. We're grateful he is here, and we hope this moment helps him feel that Canada can be a place of welcome and a place to call home.
Anybody else cold?
Low back.
We're gonna get through this. Okay, sick. Here I am. Do you hear the wind when I speak? Do you feel it when you breathe? I love how it moves through us and connects us and carries the rhythm of nature and the passing of time. I wanted to paint that feeling. I imagine the painting sounding like a balance between jazz and classical music, chaos and order, improvisation and structure. It lives on a sound barrier, a porous constructed surface that stretches 260 feet, the length of a city block. From a single point, these questions move outwards, creating a sense of flow and return. Like the river, like the wind, its energy is circular. chose these animals because they belong to this neighborhood. Growing up on the west side, beside this river, these are creatures you might still meet today if you wander down by the water. Their ordinariness is what makes them extraordinary to me. I always preferred the quiet beauty of every day. Inspiration is something that to me is very hard to name. I only recognize it in the moment when suddenly I feel like a small piece in a giant painting. These animals are rendered with a loose, expressive brushstrokes. To me, these brushstrokes feel wild. They're, to me, like a dance. And that freedom feels like jazz, an improvisation of brush and breath, leaving the impression of each creature stretched across 260 feet. Everything on the planet is constantly in motion. A quiet, endless flow. Animals, colors, seasons, all of them turning the wheel of the world. To me, these colors, they are the seasons of stillness and renewal. Moments of reflection when the wind cold feels closest to your skin. Cold hues meet warm tones, forming their rhythm, a pulse beneath the quiet. In this cycle, I've learned to love both deep rest and hibernation, and the subtle energy gathering just before a bloom. Like the wind, this painting shifts between the beauty of unseen order and freedom of movement. At some point, I began to see color as sound. Vibrant tones felt loud, muted tones echoed the quiet ordinariness of real life. I began orchestrating paintings through simple color relationships, balancing saturation with softness, light and dark, warm and cool, until they created their own music. There's a deep satisfaction in placing colors side by side that on their own might go unnoticed, but together they glow. So how do we feel the wind? I'm not sure, but maybe you could tell me.
Thank you very much, both of you. Lovely. Beautiful. Thank you, Brother Moises, and thank you, Alexi. No masterpiece is complete without its signature, and I invite you to join Brother Moises, Councillor Nunziata, and our dignitaries and partners at the far end of the mural, where we'll witness the final brushstroke, Moises signing and dating Chasing Wind. There will be a brief photo moment right afterwards, and Moises will also be presenting the councillor and our dignitaries with a signed paintbrush to commemorate today. Please enjoy hot beverages and treats at the Metrolinx tents behind you and the city tent behind you. Inside the station, you'll see actually under the black tent, you will see beautifully framed color studies. That's the final concept paintings before Moises completed the painting of the mural. We're auctioning them today. Actually, over the next few days, we'll be auctioning them, giving you a chance to take home a piece of today and enjoy it for decades to come. And the proceeds of that auction will go to Inagbe, the Youth Indigenous Center here in Weston Village. And a heartfelt thank you to our WVCA volunteers. This day truly happens because of you. I want to thank everyone for coming out and help celebrate today. The collaboration has been incredible. Thank you, Councillor. Thank you to the City of Toronto, the BIA, STEPS, Metrolinx. You've been amazing, and thank you for celebrating with us today. So now we'll do a quick photo op, and then we'll walk on down and for the final Brushstroke, okay? Right. And Alexei will treat us to a little bit more music.
You can share this whole thing, right?
Thank you all for coming, man. This is really a dream come true. I didn't mean to give a speech right now, but you like it? Holding back tears, not gonna lie. It's a very big accomplishment.
So are we, Moises.
Thank you. It might be a free stroke. With that, I'll bow.
Thank you, Moises. It's such a pleasure working with this guy. Mark, if you could bring us a few things. We've got the signed official paintbrushes used in this project. And this is what we'll present to Councillor Nunziata. Our MPP, Mohammed Farah. We also have one for Ima Eisen of Steps Public Art. One of these will be presented to the Historical Society, so we have an art